baddest in the room becomes the average in the room once you enter. Hey, she knows she's nice. Now all the MUAs wanna roll their eyes. Big gal in her center. The baddest in the room becomes the average in the room once you enter. Sorry that I'm gorgeous.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Priscilla Ojimeru. Yeah, like as y'all can tell from the title, this is gonna be like a chit chat, sit down, talking type of video. I don't know if you guys don't know, but like I'm low-key shy. I'm so shy. Like sometimes I can be really bold and sometimes I can be so shy. I don't know why. Like I just be like, that's how I'll be like don't. But it's not good to be shy, because when you're shy you miss opportunities. Closed mouth don't get fed. I did film this makeup look, but when I was looking at the video, I just didn't like it. The lighting was off, so I'm not gonna post. I might redo this look, but I'm not gonna redo. Okay, never mind, scratch it. I'm not posting the video on this look. I'm gonna redo it next time. But today we're gonna be talking about changing your perspective. So you're born, you grow up, you do your thing, you die. That's literally life. You're born, you go, the in between your birthday and your death date is your life. That is the most important portion of your existence, what you do on earth. And I feel like a lot of times we don't get to accomplish to the magnitude of what God wants us to do because we're so scared. Don't be scared. Do not be scared. Sometimes it can be confusing because you don't know what to do. Ask God. Be like, God, I don't know what my talent is. I'm not sure what you want me to do. Ask him. He will tell you. Like, God wants the best for us. God says, be fruitful and multiply. We are multiplying, but we aren't being fruitful. Look at the world. When you go on the news and you see, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. Like, there's a lot of good things happening, but there's a lot more bad things that happen in the world than good things. So we're not being fruitful. We're just multiplying and fighting each other because I don't know why. Someone look at you the wrong way. Somebody take your thing. Nobody owns anything. Nobody owns land. No, you can't. That's another thing I just don't get. Like, people be buying land and stuff. Who told you that land is your own? Why? Land is meant to be shared and free. It's a natural resource. It's not meant to be owned by one person. I don't know. Anyways, so topic: changing your perspective. Look, a lot of things. Okay, life, right? We experience life through our own eyes, our own mindset. And I feel like for you to properly enjoy life, you have to have a positive perspective. You have to have a positive outlook. You always have to be looking for God in every single thing that you go through, whether it's bad or it's good. If you go through a breakup, look through the situation. Look on how you can, although it seems like a shitty ass situation, you're heartbroken. Okay, cool. But take the lessons. Every single thing that you go through, good or bad, take the lessons, take the blessings. For example, I'm gonna use the heartbreak situation. You lost someone who caused you so much pain. That's a blessing. Because if it was meant to be, it would have worked out. If it didn't work out, it's because it was not meant to work out. It might hurt you, but at the end of the day, if it was really meant to be, the breakup would have never happened. Number 2, I don't know. Like, maybe you guys broke up because cheating had happened. Okay, what lesson can you get from cheating? Now you know the signs, like the red flags of cheating. So if you find yourself in another relationship and you see those same red flags, you already have like, okay, this has happened before. I need to get out of this relationship before I get my feelings hurt. Little things like that. For example, if you pass a test because you actually studied properly. Okay, so the way I studied for this test, what did I do? How did I prep for it? Apply that same formula to the rest of your classes. Like, little things that we do, like, you have to always bring the good out of it. That's how you enjoy life. Because if you're constantly looking for the negative, you know when people have half a cup and they ask people, do you see a cup that's almost filled up, halfway filled up, or do you see a cup that's halfway gone? People that say that, oh, the cup is halfway filled up, are people who always look for positivity. People that be like, oh, that shit halfway gone, it's about to be finished, it's only half. They're the ones that look for negativity in situations. You don't want to do that, because this life, okay, for example, think back to a time that it was so negative. Like, whenever you think about a situation, it triggers you, right? Okay. When you think about that situation, does it not affect your energy and your mood? I don't know. I'll use an example. Like, when my parents sent me back to Nigeria, I was so devastated. Like, I was so sad. I was crying at the airport. I was like, no. When I was going back to Nigeria, I actually did like it. I was actually kind of excited. But as soon as I started school, that's when I started to be like really sad. So yeah, so when I was in Nigeria, I used to be like, oh my gosh, I miss America. I want to go back. I was so sad about it. Whenever I think about it, it still hurts me till today, because when I think about how sad I was, that I was unable to really enjoy Nigeria the way I was supposed to, because I was so focused on the fact that I wanted to go back to America. And eventually I did come back. But now when I look back, when I think about Nigeria, I get sad, because it's like I have been so focused on the negative part of being in Nigeria that I didn't get to fully enjoy the fact that I was in the country where I come from. There was so much culture around me. Now I'm looking back like, damn, like I want to go back to Nigeria. I want to visit. I want to enjoy it more. So that's stuff like that. Like, you have to, when you're in the moment, focus on the positive, because time will come where that moment will be gone and you won't be able to relive it again, because it's gone, and then it's only going to have negative attributes towards it, because when you were going through that particular thing, you were only focusing on the negative instead of the positive. College, for example, one thing that I found myself doing is I always say, oh man, I can't wait till I graduate college. Then I have to tell myself that, wait, college is not gonna happen again. I'm not gonna get my bachelor's degree again. Like, once you get your bachelor's degree, it's on to the next one. These past 4 years, or these current 4 years, this stage of I am in my life, I'm not gonna get it back again. Therefore, when I'm going through it, even though I might be stressed because I have a paper the next day that's due, I'm gonna still be happy and focused on the fact that I am in college and I'm doing the work and I'm working towards a goal. So always focus on the positive. It makes life so much better. Change your perspective, because you actually get to enjoy life even more. You get to enjoy life even more, even if you feel shitty. Like, sometimes you can wake up in the morning and you just be mad for no reason. You have to literally force yourself to be positive, rise above the negativity. And I know it's easier said than done, but it can be done. And once you put yourself in that position, in that mindset, everything the universe literally opens itself up to you. Because look, vibrations and energies are real. Auras are real. You might not see them with your naked eye, but the spiritual world is more real than the world that we see now. It is more real than this natural world that we see. The supernatural world, that's what they call it, supernatural, because it's supernatural. So it's super, as in like it's a step above the natural world that we see right now. And in that supernatural world, the universe, like energies, can be seen. If you're in a negative mindset, literally the law of attraction will not work for you, because you're only going to attract negative things. Like attracts like. If you're positive, if you force yourself to be positive, if you say, okay, no, I'm not going to be negative, I reject the spirit of depression, I reject the spirit of anxiety, I am when you actively try and be positive, the universe will work for you. You'll be like, okay, I want this, I want that. Literally, the universe will be like, bet. Because I see you trying. I see you trying to elevate yourself. I see you forcing yourself to be happy. Look, being positive is not easy. It's so much easier to be in that negative emotion, to be in that negative mindset, because it's comforting. It's easier to hold on to negative feelings, negative emotions, than it is to release them. But as soon as you release them, bruh, it's like an illusion. That illusion, it's like you just see positivity everywhere. Everything is just roses and stuff like that. Like, the whole world could be a fire around you, but as long as you have that positive mindset, it can't faze you, because you know that the creator of the universe, God, the beginning and the end, has your back, literally. So that's really all I have to say. I know this video is kind of like short. It's like 11-12 minutes right now. So I hope this video touches somebody's heart. You know, the overall message is changing your perspective. Stop focusing on the negative. Focus on the positive. Like, as soon as you wake up, positive affirmations. I'm beautiful. I'm successful. It might feel like you're just rapping, like you're just saying empty words, but the more you say, and you literally, like, you know, like, you have to, like, punch the air to just really feel what you're saying. Go ahead. There's this particular famous experience. I can't remember the name, but basically people will put cooked rice in jars, 2 jars, and they will close the jar. One jar, they will say good things to it. Another jar, they will say bad things to it. The jar that you always say bad things to, the rice spoiled a lot quicker than the jar that people would say good things to. So your words have power. They have power. Me, I don't joke with words at all. I do not joke with words at all. If I'm gonna say something funny, but like it's like let's say I'm saying like, oh, you're so dumb, you know, I always make sure to be like, God forbid, but like, you know, just for the sake of being funny, but I always say God forbid afterwards, because it's kind of like you want to let the universe know that, look, I don't mean it though, because look, your spirit doesn't know whether you're joking or not. If you say negative things towards yourself, your spirit will take it whether you like it or not. So you always have to be like, no, you know, or just don't say anything negative at all. That's another thing that I'm trying to learn too. Not saying negative things. Like, if someone does something dumb, I'm gonna just be like, oh, you could have handled that better. Or, you know, like, just be very conscious of the way you speak. The way you speak, please. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, let me stop. So oh my god, I can't talk. Take 2. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm so pretty. I don't know. Like, okay, so like sometimes when I look at myself, I'll be like, okay, I'm gorgeous. But sometimes I be catching myself off guard. I'll be like, oh hell no, Priscilla, why you look like that? Like, God forbid, but yeah. Okay.